See, this video is not at all sponsored by Relevel. Okay, this is my personal experience which I am sharing with you. Many of you had asked me so as to develop a detailed video on front-end examination of Relevel. So here is the video for you. Have a look on it from starting till the end, and you would be having the crystal clarity of each and every point of Relevel examination. Hi guys, myself Shubham Sharma, and in today's video we would be discussing about that is Relevel front-end examination. Okay, so I have just taken you to the official documentation from the Relevel website. Okay, so this is the original documentation of Relevel. Okay, so I have just downloaded the brochure of it. I would also provide the link in the description for the brochure. Okay, so that you may also check it out for your verification purpose. This video gonna be a highly detailed video on Relevel front-end examination. Okay, or you may say Relevel front-end test, which gives you a CTC up to 15 LPA. So let's have the detailed discussion of it. As in my shorts video, I have described to you about the various rounds in the Relevel front-end examination. That is, there are 5 rounds. Okay, the first one is basics of computer science. Second is coding round. Third is development round. Okay, front-end development round. Fourth is optimization of what you have developed. Then comes the fifth round, which is a personal interview round. So let's now dive into the details for the details. Let's move on to our screen. So we are on our screen. Okay, this is the official documentation released by Relevel. So basically they have described out that what you need to do so as to qualify the Relevel exam. First, from round 1 and round 2 combined, you need to score 200 marks out of 350 marks. Then after that is combination of round 1, round 2, round 3, round 4, round 5. You should score 700 plus marks out of 1000 marks so as to get a Relevel profile. Round 1 and round 2, they occurs between 8:30 to 11:30 am. Okay, that is in the morning. Then round 3 and round 4 occurs between 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. Okay, in which you have basically create your feature and optimize your feature. And round 5 is face the interview. Fine. And the result of the Relevel exam is basically declared within 5 days. And after you score 700 marks out of 1000 marks, you would get a Relevel profile. Then you may apply for different companies which are hiring through the Relevel test. Okay, based on your profile and your score, they would call you for the interview. Then some of you were asking that whether I am eligible for it or not. See, the basic criteria for eligibility, it is mentioned on the Relevel website itself. It is basically, first is have under 3 years of experience. Second is are actively looking for first or next job. Okay, then the third is you should be above the 18s. Then how to apply for it? Basically visit the relevel.com and just enroll for it. How you may enroll for it? You would basically need to record a video resume for it. Okay, it would be basically live. Just record it and submit it. Select your slot on which you want to give the Relevel examination, and you would be good to go. Then comes what happens in each and every round. Let's dive into the details. See, the round 1, as I told you, it is a basics of computer science. Okay, the duration for it is nearly 45 minutes and it is of 150 marks. Okay, they would be basically asking the questions related to programming, database, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, operating systems, basic programming, computer network. Okay, these are the questions they would be asking about. Then is the second round, that is excessive algo, which is basically a coding round. Its duration is 1.5 hours, or you may say 1 hour and 30 minutes. The marks of the second round is 200. In this round, you may opt for any language you prefer to code with. Okay, either Java, C, C++, Python, any language. Okay, there are a lot of options as you go for the coding round. There would be 3 questions there. Okay, and you need to solve them so as to score the highest mark, because you would need to score at least 200 marks out of 350 marks, which would be the combination of round 1 and round. Then comes create your feature, that is development round. that is, we may say round 3. It is of 2-hour duration. The marks allotted to it is 200 marks. And they have specified the candidate is required to code and develop the front end of web application using React. Okay, so you would only be allowed to develop through React, and you would also be provided with a code that is boilerplate code. Okay, you must be knowing it, that is what is known as boilerplate code. And within 2 hours, what you have to do, just code it. Okay, develop it nicely what they have asked you, because there would be question, that is question 1 and question 2. Basically you have to develop those features which they have asked, okay, in the question 1 and question 2 through your front end skills. And then what you have to do, just you have to record via the Loom app explaining what changes you have made. Okay, you need to make a screen recording and explain in the code by running through the code that these are the changes what I have made in the code. Then comes the optimize your feature round, or we may say round 4. Its duration is 1 hour and 30 minutes. The marks allotted to it are 150 marks. In this section, what you have to do, they would again ask a question and you have to implement those features there out, and again you have to create a recording, video recording via the Loom app. Okay, so make sure you have installed it so that you may save your time. And a secret, or you may say pro tip for you, is round 3 and round 4 are not at all proctored. Right now they are not proctoring it. They may be proctoring it afterwards, but currently they are not proctoring. So you may get the hint what I mean to say. Okay, then comes the face interview round, that is D-Day. The duration of face interview is 1 hour and the marks allotted to it is 300. In this round, basically they would be asking about the different concept of like front end development, and they would be asking about the basics of coding, DSA, okay, the data structures and algorithm. So these are the things they would be asking in this round. Now the question arises, which company is hiring through it? See, basically 350 companies are hiring through this single examination. So I would highly recommend to give it. And if you want to check out the syllabus, okay, here is the syllabus also mentioned there. Okay, you may check out. I would provide this documentation link in the description of the video. So this was all about the re-level front-end examination. Hope you like the video. Then make sure to subscribe to the channel. I would meet you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.